Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I've got the feel-good game of the year. If that year is 1996, it's Project Overkill on the PlayStation. This game's awesome. Project Overkill on the PlayStation from Konami, released in 1996, is not just a good game on the PlayStation, it's one of the best games on the PlayStation. If you remember how awesome Crusader No Remorse is, raise your hand. By the way, you'll love this. It's pretty much the same kind of game as you run around in this top-down, three-quarter view perspective and just mow down waves of enemies and destroy as much stuff as possible. Project Overkill is insanely fun and equally insanely challenging. This game is really hard. Even on the easy difficulty setting, you'll get your ass kicked until you've played enough to memorize the levels and master the controls. They're a bit awkward at first. Project Overkill plays like an old school mid-90s PC game. It plays a lot like Crusader. As this is a PlayStation 1 release, you control the direction of your character with the D-pad and the direction of their fire if you're moving that direction with the buttons. So it's kind of like Robotron controls, but not really. You can't run away from enemies and shoot them while they're behind you. That would be convenient. The game would be a lot easier if you could do that. You're generally restricted to running at enemies and shooting them, but you're rewarded with lots of blood and some great death screams. It's best to try and conserve your ammo, but, good luck doing that. And don't rely on regenerating health because there isn't any. You need health packs to survive Project Overkill. It's the future, and you're playing as a group of mercenaries sent in to wipe out an entire planet for an evil corporation or something. It sounds good to me. You have 4 different mercenary soldiers to choose from, and the real trick in this game is to just keep them alive, which is harder than it sounds. Do not run out of ammo, ever. You choose your path through the game and try to escape each level with as much health and ammunition as possible so you can use that same soldier again. If they get mauled or shot or disintegrated or fall into a pit, you then have to move to another mercenary. So pay close attention to your environments and watch where you step. You'll pick up some special weapons along the way, and your enemies will get more and more weird and challenging to kill. In addition to just being fun, Project Overkill also has one of the best loading screens you'll ever see. So simple, yet so effective. A giant Classic Game Room thank you to Stephen, the Prime Minister of Canada from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Is he really the Prime Minister? He says he's the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Canada has great taste in video games. Project Overkill is easy to find for the PlayStation these days. It plays on the PlayStation 3, which is what I'm using here, for less than $10. All of this can be yours. You may find that you need to restart the game 1 or 2 times to really get into it and survive without losing any of your mercenaries. I really highly recommend this one. It's Project Overkill. And it's a lengthy game too. There's a lot more after this, and it continues to get more challenging. Project Overkill. Konami, how about Project Reboot this franchise?